Good morning, happy Wednesday. Welcome to the one dumbbell workout. So all you need today is one dumbbell, but that's it. It will be a 3-block exercise, 12 minutes per block. You have 2 strength combinations in each block. We'll break it down and then put the combo together. So 30 seconds of each move and then 1 minute of the full move together. After you've done the right side completely, we do a little core. We recover with a little self-body massage to Potement. Then we'll do the same thing on the left side with a little cardio to finish, and then we transition to the next block. So it's always the same thing. You'll do everything on the right side, then everything on the left side. If you've got injuries or conditions that I should know about, just wave at me or maybe watch it and then send me a DM later for some regressions or things like that, and I will be happy to help you. Otherwise, we're gonna get started with a warm-up. So standing up nice and tall. Bring your arms all the way up to the sky, reach. And then swan dive forward, walk all the way out to a plank. Walk yourself all the way back and repeat. Reach, walk yourself out to a plank, and then walk all the way back. 2 more. As you're walking out to your plank, you should be focusing on that core control, trying to brace from your center. Nice steady walk out to a plank, keeping your feet solid. Your hands walk you out and back. Last one. Coming all the way back up to stand, drop down into a squat, reach those arms overhead, squat down, reach up all the way. Every squat, you should try to sink a little lower, keeping the weight in your heels, drop down low, reach up all the way high as you can. 2 more. Coming back to stand, come into alternating reverse lunges, trying to get nice and deep on each side. Alternating those legs, dropping it nice and low. 2 more on each. Last one. Standing up tall, place your hands down. You will jump or walk back, knees bent below your hips into a beast position. Hop forward, reach to the sky and repeat. Jump back, knees stay bent under your hips. Jump forward and reach. When you land with those knees bent, they will hover right below those hips. There you go. 2 more here. Last one. Coming onto your back, grabbing one of your dumbbells, placing it behind your head. As an anchor, lift those legs up and lengthen them out. Lift up and lengthen out. So you're holding onto the dumbbell behind your head as that anchor as you lift your hips up the ground, point the toes to the sky, and then point the legs forward, lengthen them forward. Lifting up and then lengthen forward. There you go. Squeeze those legs together, lift up, lengthen forward. Great. Last one. Picking that dumbbell up, come right into some bicycle crunches. Bringing your dumbbell to the opposite knee, coming into that crunch position. Lifting your head off the ground, shoulders off the ground, reaching elbow to opposite knee. Good. For 4, 3, 2, 1, sitting up, place that dumbbell on the ground, coming into a nice high plank position. Jack your feet out, bring them back in, rotate to a side plank. Come back to center and repeat. Jack out, jack in, rotate to side plank, back to center and repeat. The goal isn't speed here, it's that control from the full plank, rotating to the side plank, back to center. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and pause. All right, coming up to stand, the last one. Right foot forward, left foot back, 4 little hops here. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch, left foot forward, right foot back, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. All right, so we start out on the right side in every block. We'll do our 2 strength combinations, 30 seconds of each move, and we put them together for a full minute. All right, so you'll be starting on the right side, meaning the weight is in the right hand. Coming out to a transverse left squat, so open out at a diagonal to the left. Drop down into a squat. Nice high pull. Step forward and repeat. Out at a diagonal, drop into your squat, high pull, step forward and repeat. So grabbing that dumbbell on your right side, we will start the very first round in 5, 4, 3, 2, transverse squat out to the left, drop low, pull high, come back to center and repeat. Open out to the left into a squat, high pull, back to center and repeat. Opening out to the left, so you should feel your hips open. Keep those legs wide enough for a squat. Drop low, weight in your heels, breathe in. As you breathe out, give yourself that pull, come back up to stand and center. 3, 2, 1, coming back to center, come right into a right lateral raise. Raise your arm up, keeping your elbow bent to shoulder height. Feel your core engaged, so try to close the rib cage to find that solid core support. There you go. We will put these two moves together in 5, 4, 3, 2, open out to that transverse left squat. Nice pull, back to center, lateral raise, and repeat. Open to the trans squat, pull, back to center, lateral raise, and repeat. So you've done both of these moves, now you're putting them together for a minute. Give yourself a couple seconds, a couple times through the whole movement to get a handle on it. And now think about how you can progress it. Can you go a little faster? Will that increase the intensity? Can you go a little deeper in your squat? Can you pull with more control? Maybe you grab a heavier weight if you have it, or a heavier wine bottle. Hi, Jessica. There you go, you got 15 seconds. Now can you add even more speed? Give yourself that strong finish, 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, weight stays in the right hand, come back to a reverse lunge, row, and back to center. Lunge back, row, back to center. As you lunge back, hinge forward at that hip, so you've got that nice long spine as you row that dumbbell to your torso. 10 seconds. Just like we did in the last combination, this is part 1. Part 2 in 4, 3, 2. All right, so the left leg lunges forward, reach over that left knee, and then draw the dumbbell back to your side. Lunge forward, reach, draw the dumbbell back to your side. So this time you're going forward, reach across your body over the left knee with that right hand, and then pull the dumbbell back to your side as you step back. Less than 10 seconds, we put it all together. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Reverse lunge, row, step to center, opposite foot lunges forward, reach, and pull. Reverse lunge, row, back to center, opposite forward reach, and pull. There you go. So you have a pendulum motion here, right? You're going backwards, you're going forwards. Try to create your own momentum, not go with the momentum. Meaning, you travel backwards at your speed, under your control. Come into the strong row, back to center, and then you create your momentum forward. Over that knee, pull to your side. You've got 15 seconds from here. Can you go just a hair faster? After this, we got a little core to do. In 5, 4, 3, 2, coming down onto the ground in a crab position. Hands behind, underneath the shoulders, fingers point toes towards the toes. Lift your hips up, reaching opposite hand to foot. If this is too much for you, keeping those hips up, keep the hips down, and first start reaching opposite hand to knee, then lift the hips up, and try it that way. You can regress it 2 ways. Bring the hips down and just reaching forward, keeping your tall spines, or keep the hips up and reach towards the knee. If your hips are up and you're reaching towards those toes, see if you can go a little faster without rocking from side to side. Keep your control right there in the center. 15 seconds. Almost through. Get a little break at the end of this. Last 10. Steady breaths for 5, 4, 3, 2, and pause. All right, to Popeman. Make your hands into fists. And then wherever you felt work in the first part of this block, that's where you use your hands to give yourself a massage. Think about foam rollers, using a softball. You're helping one side recover, and now also focus on the side that's about to go, that left side, and wake it up a little bit. So, right side is done. Check. We're moving over to the left. Exact same thing, except the dumbbell's on your left side, and we're just doing the opposite of what we just did. So, we'll start with the dumbbell in the left hand, opening out to a squat to the right, with a pull, coming back to center, then we'll come into a raise, and we'll take it from there. You've got 10 seconds, starting the last part of the first block in 5, 4, 3, 2, open out to that left squat, high pull, back to center. Opening out to the right, left high pull, back to the center. The great part about a workout like this one, where you're using one dumbbell and moving it from side to side, is you get to see that disparity from one side to the other. Maybe you're stronger on one side, maybe not as strong on the other. Lean into that, don't judge yourself, and breathe. Try to even it out. In 3, 2, 1, coming up to stand, lateral raise on the left side. Creating your momentum, controlling that movement up, elbow to shoulder and back down. Keep your core strong. Only the arm is moving, but everything underneath from the armpit down is engaged. So you've got support from your feet all the way up. Putting the two together in 3, 2, 1, squat out to the right, high pull, back to center, raise and repeat. Squat, pull, back to center, raise and repeat. Maybe you notice right off the bat, this side's a little different. Take a breath. Don't add speed, don't add depth, get the movement down first. Now try to go a little deeper in every squat. Now try to add a little more tempo. Less than 30 seconds. Finding as strong a finish on this side as you did on that right side. There you go. Every time you drop into that squat, see if you can get a little lower and pull a little bit more efficiently. In 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, lunge back with the left. Come into your row and then step forward. Lunge back, row, and step forward. As you go backwards, you control that momentum. After you've planted the left foot back, dropped into that lunge, slight hinge, and row. 10 seconds here. Great. In 5, 4, 3, 2, forward lunge with the right, reach over with the left, draw the dumbbell in. Forward lunge, reach, draw your dumbbell in. Just like we did on that right side. Maybe you feel a little more secure on this side. If that is the case, drop lower into your lunge, reach a little further, and then come back with more control and more power. Putting the two together in 5, 4, 3, 2, lunge back, row, step to center, lunge forward, reach, and pull. Lunge back, row, step to center, lunge forward, reach, and pull. Last combination in this first block. Just like you did with the other 3 before it, find your rhythm first. Find the rhythm of this movement pattern on this side. And now think about increasing that intensity. You got less than 30 seconds. Can you go a little faster? Can you go a little deeper with each lunge? Find that strong finish. 15 seconds. Reverse lunge, row. Back to center. Forward lunge, reach, and pull. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Put those weights down, diagonal burpees, meaning hands to the ground. My feet will jump out to the right. Come back to center. Hands to the ground. My feet jump out to the left. Back to center and repeat. So you're going from one side to the other. Those diagonal burpees, slight change in that angle. So your legs don't go straight back, they're back at an angle. If you are not jumping, you can walk it back, you can walk it forward. You've got 30 seconds, as long as you keep moving. Can you go a little faster? If this is as fast as you're going, then stay with this tempo to the end. 20 seconds, find a strong finish for that first block. Think of yourself as light. You're lifting yourself back to each plank position. Last 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right, you got a minute off. Grab the water if you have it, towel off if you need to. So you're done with one complete block. Blocks 2 and 3 are structurally the exact same. The only thing that changes are the combinations, the core, and the cardio. That's it. Timing is the same. We'll always do the right side first, followed by core. Use your tapotment to transition. Left side, same combinations, followed by cardio. Then you get that minute off for the final block. All right, so you're gonna start on the right side again. Dumbbell in the right hand, standing up nice and tall. All you do is punch forward, rotate the arm, come back. Punch forward, rotate, and back. If this is too much because the dumbbell's too heavy or the movement, there's a pain in your shoulder, or it's just too much for you instead, shorten that lever forward and just work on a forward punch without the rotation. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Punch forward, rotate, and come back. Punch and rotate, and back. It's easy here. It's very tempting to let the dumbbell guide you forward. You draw your core in, you plant your feet, and you punch and rotate, support from the whole arm and everything underneath it, and then bring it back. The only thing that's moving is that arm. You're not rotating your hips. Your arm punches forward, rotates, and comes back. 3, 2, 1, arm by your side. Squat, curtsy, squat, and curl. Squat, curtsy, squat, and curl. So the dumbbell comes down, nice straight arm, drop into a squat, drop into a curtsy lunge, back to your squat, bicep curl to reset. Find your rhythm and your tempo. We'll put the two together in 3, 2, 1, punch and rotate, squat, curtsy, squat, and curl. Punch and rotate, squat, curtsy, squat, and curl. Nice job. 2 pitfalls people fall into with this one. You undercut yourself on the punch. Extend the arm as far as you can with control. Come back. Don't rush through it. That's one movement pattern in the combination. Second one, when you're doing your squat, curtsy, and squat, keep your chest up. Try not to fall forward. So your eyes should not look at the ground, they should look up, either at your phone, at the window, something forward. So if you had a mirror in front of you, you'd see your chest and face the whole time. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, standing up tall, lunge back with that left foot. Place the dumbbell on the ground by your right foot, come back to center, then go back and get it. It's a loaded to an unloaded lunge. Drop the dumbbell down, place it down, don't throw it. Go back and get it, and repeat. Nice. Every time you lunge back low enough so you can place the dumbbell on the ground. In 3, 2, 1, keep the right leg where it is. As you come into a bicep curl, Lift the left knee up and back down. Curl and lift and back down. Notice the whole body, with the exception of that left leg and right arm, are solid. Support the movement. So from the center and the side, all you see is the arm and the leg moving. Everything else is holding the position for support. Put the two together in 3, 2, 1. Lunge back, leave the dumbbell. Go and get it. Plant that foot. Bicep curl, leg lift, and repeat. Lunge, leave it. Go get it. Bicep curl and balance. Now that you've had about 20 seconds, can you go a little faster? Can you increase that intensity? Can you go deeper into your lunge? Maybe you can drop that left knee down to the ground, as long as you are placing the dumbbell down. Every move is controlled and deliberate. As you come up into that balance, draw the core in like you're trying to close your rib cage. Bicep curl and leg lift. Less than 10 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, come into your high plank. Rotate onto your side. Nice side plank, hold. Come back to center. Rotate onto the other side. The goal is control, just like you controlled those reverse lunges when you rotate from side to side. Your body is controlled from tip of the head all the way down to the soles of your feet. Drawing everything into your center line, front to back, side to side. You create that momentum to the right, then create that momentum to the left. 20 seconds. If it's too much, work on your high plank. Holding your high plank, draw your core in like you're trying to close that rib cage. Squeeze your glutes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and pause. All right, hands into fists. Give yourself some attention. You're helping that right side recover, especially that right glute from those lunges. Getting those biceps. Make your hands into cups. Think about how you use it as a recovery tool and a restorative tool, something to wake up the other side before it gets working. You still got about 35 seconds. Grab a little water. We will start on that left side, right where we started on the right. Punch in rotation, then into your squat, curtsy squat, and repeat. 25 seconds. Take a couple nice deep breaths in and out. Give yourself a moment, shake your fingers out. Wiggle those fingers around, roll those shoulder blades back and forth. Deep breath in, let it go. All right, coming up to stand, dumbbell in that left hand. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Punch and rotate. Punch and rotate. Take a measure of each arm. Maybe on this side it is harder to punch and rotate with control. I know for me, my left side's a little weaker. So instead, perhaps you're just punching. Take out that rotation. Remember, the weight is a lever pulling or pushing away from your body, so you have to keep your core strong to support that movement. 3, 2, 1. Left hand by your side. Squat, curtsy, squat, curl. Squat, curtsy, squat, and curl. There you go. 15 seconds. Remember, chest tall. If there was a mirror, you could see yourself in the squat, the curtsy, and the squat. All right, we're putting them together in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Punch, rotate, squat, curtsy, squat, stand up, and curl. Punch, rotate, squat, curtsy, squat, and curl. Remember those 2 pitfalls from last time. As you punch, you create that momentum for the rotation. The dumbbell does not guide you, you guide the dumbbell. Second one, like I just mentioned, chest is tall. When you squat, curtsy, and squat,
The temptation is to look down, to hinge, to bring that chest forward. Keep it up so that you can look in front of you like there's a mirror and you're watching your reflection. 15 seconds. Now can you go a little faster? Last 10, find the strong finish. 5, 4, 3, 2, standing tall, lunge back with the right foot. Place the dumbbell down by your left foot, back to stand. Go back and get it. Loaded to unloaded lunge on that left side. Notice if one side feels more in balance than the other. If you feel stronger on one side, can you get as low down so you're placing the dumbbell down, not throwing it by your foot? In 5, 4, 3, 2, coming up to stand. Bicep curl on the left side. Lift the right leg up. So it is a balance in any movement, but particular in ones that have a balance. I should be able to stop you at any point in time, and you would still be in control and you could pause. Here, can you pause for the top of your movement as you're in your curl and that leg is up before you bring it back down? In 3, 2, 1, lunge back with the right, place the dumbbell down, come back to center, go and get it, balance, curl, and repeat. Lunge back, place the dumbbell down, go back and get it, balance, and curl. Now that you've done it a couple times, think about how do you increase the intensity for you in this movement. Maybe it's going deeper in your lunge. Maybe it's pausing for that moment in the balance and curl. And now maybe it's going faster. You got 20 seconds. Can you go just a little bit faster for the last 15? Adding tempo, increasing that intensity. Last 10. Then we got a little cardio. 5, 4, 3, 2. Place the dumbbell all the way at the top of your mat. You take a little step back. Hop forward. Hop back. Turn. Squat down and touch. And repeat. Hop forward. Hop back. Turn to the other side. Squat and touch. And repeat. If you are not jumping, quick shuffle forward. Quick shuffle back. Turn and squat. And repeat. Tiny little hops, controlled just like every other movement. Take off with power, land with control. You've got less than 30 seconds. Hop forward, hop back, quick turn, squat, and touch. 20 left. Stay with it. It is cardio, your heart rate goes up. Control your movement, control the tempo. Last 10, can you go just a bit faster? 5, 4, 3, 2, and pause. All right, take a deep breath in, close your eyes, and then let it out. One more time, take a deep breath in, and then let it out. All right, grab a little water. You got one last block. Same exact structure we've been working with. 12 minutes, we'll start on the right side, 2 strength combinations, core, transition with tapotement, that massage. Same 2 on the left, ending with cardio, and then you are done. Deep breath in, let it go, wiggle those fingers around. Starting on the right side, make sure you have a little room in front of you. It's a forward diagonal lunge with the left leg. Plant it, curl, and come back to center. So going forward at an angle, like at 9 o'clock and a clock. Starting at the very top, hand hold the dumbbell on the right. In 4, 3, 2, forward diagonal lunge, bicep curl with the right. Come back to stand. Plant your foot, shift your hips back, bicep curl, all the way back. Making sure you have enough room so that you should feel challenged by the lunge, but it doesn't have to be the longest lunge you've done. You should be able to shift your hips back, plant your foot, and find that powerful lunge. 3, 2, 1. All right, now with your right leg, lunge back, hinge at the hip, foot comes off the ground, back to where you started, and step forward. Lunge back, hinge, let the toe come down, and step forward. So it is as if you are doing a single leg deadlift. Lunge back, hinge, tap the foot down, step forward. Putting the two together in 3, 2, 1, and go. Forward diagonal lunge, bicep curl, lunge back with your right foot, hinge at the hip, foot comes off, back down, and repeat. Forward diagonal lunge, curl, back to center, reverse lunge, hinge, tap the foot down, and repeat. So on this side, the dumbbell's in your right hand, weighting you down on the right side, but that left glute is feeling all the work. From the forward diagonal lunge to that hip hinge, your right leg moves backward, but it's the glute on the left side that's doing all that work. Nice steady breaths, 15 seconds. Last 10. For 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, onto your back. Weight still in that right hand. Coming into a chest press. Lift that left foot up and back down. Chest press, lift up the foot and the hip of the left side and back down. So right arm chest press, left leg comes off the ground as you lift your hips and lift the foot. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, sitting up tall, knees bent, heels on the ground, overhead press. Your left hand can be by your side on the ground for a little bit of support, but the main part of your body providing support is your core, that strong position from your core, that back, nice tall spine, and your legs. This is the last combination on the right side. We'll put the two together in 5, 4, 3, 2. Chest press, lift that foot, sit up tall, overhead press, and repeat. Chest press, lift the left leg, sit up tall, overhead press, and repeat. This is another combination where it's easy to fall right into that trap of letting the momentum carry you instead of you create your momentum. So back on the ground from your chest press, as you lift the leg up, you bring it down. Then starting from your core, you help provide the support to lift you into your seated position for your overhead press. Try not to throw your weight forward or use your legs to propel you forward. Sit up strong for that press. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. On your back, coming into a hip bridge. Then sit up, right into your V-sit. Back down. Hip bridge. Sit up into your V-sit as if you're trying to touch those toes and back down. From the side, you're coming right into that bridge. And then sitting up into your V-sit. So when you're in your V-sit, you come up into a V from the torso and the front of those thighs. 25 seconds. Stay with it. Does not have to be the fastest. Go for that control from your bridge. Sitting up into that V-sit. Holding strong. Not using momentum, using your core power. 3, 2, 1. Pause. All right. Take a breath. Give yourself a little love. I know my left side feels that one right on those glutes. Getting the biceps and the triceps on both arms. Done with the right side. One time through. 6 more minutes on that left side. Starting right where we did on the right. This time a diagonal lunge with the right leg going forward. Left arm bicep curl. Then we come into our hinge, lift, hinge, So that right glute will feel all the work this time. Get a little more water. Shake those hands out. Starting our final portion of the block. Shake out your hands, roll back, roll forward. Grabbing that dumbbell with your left hand. Give yourself a little room. We're going out to the right and forward. In 3, 2, 1. Forward diagonal with that right leg. Bicep curl. Back to center. Plant your foot. Curl. And back to center. Coming out at that angle. So you're right by the 3 in the center of a clock. 10 seconds. Plant that foot. Shift your hips back. Strong curl. 3, 2, 1. All right, the left leg goes back. Lunge back. Lift that left foot up. Place it down. Back to center. So the right leg feels that work. Lunge back. Hinge at the hip. Lift the foot up. Come back down with control. Back to center. Remember, you control each movement. There you go. Put the two together in 3, 2, 1. Forward diagonal lunge, plant, curl, back to center, lunge back with your left leg, hinge off the ground, back down with control, and reset. Forward lunge, curl, back to center, lunge, lift, lunge, and center. You should feel that right glute engage. Both when you go forward into your forward diagonal lunge and when you lift that left leg back and up, it's a single leg deadlift, but on the right side, we're breaking it down into parts. 15 seconds. Can you go a little faster for the last 10? 5, 4, 3, 2, on the ground. Dumbbell still in that left hand this time. Chest press on the left, bridge on the right. Chest press on the left, right foot comes off the ground. Same thing we did on the opposite side, just flipped. 15 seconds. Last 10, lift those hips, lift the right leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2, sitting up tall. Right into your overhead press on the left side. Right hand by your side for support if needed. Sitting up tall, shoulders away from your ears. Tall spine, slightly leaning back. Right over your head with power. Putting the two together, last combination in 5, 4, 3, 2, chest press, lift that right leg up, come up to sit, press right over your head, and repeat. Come into your chest press, bridge, leg lift, sitting up tall, right over your head. You've got 45 seconds left. Remember, there's that trap to let momentum carry you forward versus you create the momentum, create the power from your core to sit up after you've done that chest press for your strong overhead press. Less than 30 seconds. Nice. Every time you lift, come into that chest press, your glutes lift, your hips lift, and the right leg comes off the ground. Then sit up tall, strong press right over your head. Last 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, weights to the side. Come back to the left side of your mat. Jump to the right corner, to the left corner, back to the right back corner. So you are making an X across your mat. Hop to one corner, hop right across, and then come back. So you're starting at the left, going to the right, over to that left top corner, and then back to where you started, creating that X every time. 35 seconds. Stay with it. It's a little hop, a little movement to finish strong. It's not about how fast you do this. It's the fact that you keep going. You keep pushing yourself for 20 seconds. Stay with your tempo. Go a little faster maybe if you can. Last 10, find a strong finish. Keep moving and breathing. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and pause. All right, coming up to stand. Be a little wider than your hips. All I want you to do, hinge at those hips, let the arms lengthen behind you. Come all the way up to stand. Reach behind your head. Hinge at the hip. Come all the way up to stand, reach. Every time you come up, coming up into a slight back bend. Last one. Coming back to center, drop the left knee to the ground. Place both hands on that right knee. Sink forward. Letting your hips glide forward towards your right ankle. Bring your arms up to the sky. Back bend. You're welcome, Melissa. Place the hands down. Switch. Right knee down, left foot up. Sinking into your hips. Bring your arms up, reach. Come down into all fours. Lift up your chest and drop. Arch, cat-cow. Lift up and then drop. 2 more. Good. Coming all the way up to stand. Grab the right foot in the right hand. Left arm up. Nice quad stretch. And release. Grab the left foot in the left hand. Right arm up. And release. Take that right arm, pull it across your chest. Bring your arm up to the sky. Hand lands in between your shoulder blades. Gently pull on your right elbow. Arms stay here, just switch. So the right hand pulls the left. Bring the left arm down, gently hug it in. One last time, deep breath in. Arms all the way up to the sky. Lace your fingers together. Slight back bend. And then just let it go. Have a lovely Wednesday. If you have questions, if you're watching this on repeat, you have any question about a move, send me a DM and I'd be happy to help you out. Otherwise, stay safe, stay inside. Have a great day.